and fight people at 135. I mean,
No, no, you keep fighting the best. You see where you at. You keep fighting the best. You keep defending your title and doing what you're doing. If you can make 130, keep being a champion at 130. I mean, if the fight with Tank materialize, of course you want to take it and see if you can do better. And hopefully they grant him the same access that he can go up and fight for the title. And like I say, Lamont Roach is all upside on Lamont Roach. If I'm Lamont Roach, only thing I'm mad about is that maybe I could have done more. But at the end of the day, that shit don't really matter. The public is loving me, the people is loving me. You know what I mean? My stock and roll, so that shit don't matter. And at the same time, he could have done more. So fuck it, don't just put it all on me. He could have done more. And I heard him, I buzzed him, I backed him up. He did all the main shit because Tank didn't really do shit in the fight. So and like I say, he really sometimes when you win, you really lose. Sometimes when you lose, you really win. Sometimes when you win or lose, you don't really you win or lose, you don't really do nothing. So uh like I said, Lamar Roach can't say nothing about Lamar Roach. But he got some good fighters down there he can fight at 130. He got Shockey Foster, they was talking. Never at the WBO champ. And he got Ray Savage, as a contender. I think they've been having some
Nick
words a little
Paul.
bit. Yeah, that's a good little fight for him. A high profile fight for him. And so Lamar Roach can't complain. He got some good fighters. Shockey is a good fighter, but they tough fighters because he's a boxing motherfucker. We the hardest to fight. So you gotta, it's gonna make you think a little bit more with Shockey Foster, with Ray Savage. Who else? Like I say, who else is the champion at 130? The dude gave up the title with that Anthony Casey or somebody. I think he gave up the title. Forgot who just won it, but so Lamar Roach, hell, shit, sky's the limit for him. If he get the Tank fight, cool. If he don't, cool. He held his head. He was in there with a guy like Tank and more than held his own.
Would it be worth it for him to go out and fight Shakur Stevenson?
Roach,
Yeah.
uh, I don't know if he gonna have that same kind of success with Shakur though. I mean, Shakur is a high profile fight. Yeah, Shakur is a high profile fight, but
And he has a high profile name considering he fought Tank
yeah,
and
he
did
gonna be the guy that
successful. The only guy that's had a draw with Tank. Yeah.
yeah. So hey, I mean, yeah, it'd be, but we want to see them two guys fight. I want to see Shakur, and I don't want to see nobody else them guys fight. I want to see Shakur fight Tank, and then they can fight Roach or whoever else they want to fight after that. That's what I
Com-
want to see.
Common opponent. Keep it. I think they sparred before as well.
Oh,
They've worked together before.
oh,
Shakur and Lamont.
oh. I'm okay. I'm sure Shakur getting there with everybody. He looked for that. He going into there to see. He want to be in there with everybody. Uh, yeah, I would think. Yeah, I was saying, yeah, shit, it'd be a good fight. I wouldn't knock it, but I don't want to see them guys against nobody else but each other for real.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Okay, I like this. I like this. Um, so yeah, pulling back from last week, a lot of people gave Shakur a lot of criticism. Going, what was it, 9 rounds with Josh Padley, and he
Yeah.
wasn't prepared. He didn't have a full training camp. Um, what would you have to say about that? Like, what would you say about people saying that he had a hard time, even though he stopped him, dropped him a few times? What's your thoughts?
You're never gonna make nobody happy. They always
Mm-hmm.
gonna have something to say. And then they're not in there taking on punches with 8 ounce gloves. They're not in there with putting nothing on the line. And that guy was in great shape. Did you see how conditioned he was? That man was in physical
He
condition.
he looked like he was ready.
On my mama. And he's a professional boxer. So like I say, he was staying in shape. They keep talking about him like an electrician, like something wrong with that. That's respectable. He got
Mm-hmm.
a trade that can't nobody take, that can't nobody, some of these bums, when they fall off, that's talking, they have nothing. So to say electrician, that just says a lot about him to even get that degree and to do that type of work. He's a smart man. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And he's a dedicated man. You understand? So those traits and qualities, you can't mistake those. You can't devalue those. And I would say a true professional because he was in shape. His body was ripped. He didn't look like he was coming off the couch. So he obviously been in the gym. So hats off to Patley. He fought hard. He ran up like that's what Lamont Roach should have did. Throwing them flurries like old boy was doing. Even though Shakur was throwing them, hitting them with them hard punches, he was coming back with a flurry, letting them know I'm in the fight, and he used his hand speed. Lamont Roach should have did something similar to that. And so I can't take my gotta take my hat off to Padley. But Shakur outclassed him and stopped him, hurt him, broke him up, and stopped him. That's it. And the only thing he can do is keep getting in the ring. It ain't that my fault. It ain't his fault that the kid Austin fell out. And people still listening to this guy. This guy's still out somewhere talking. He's done. Shakur did what he's supposed to do. Now let's see him fight Tank. That's it. That's it. They both did had what you call lackluster performances, but they both the best around. Let's see the fight.
The Schofields believe that they're going to be getting a title shot after one shot in between. Do you think it's just fibs, or do you think that's possible?
They're not going nowhere. They're done.
Hmm.
They're done. Title shot against who?